What's up, guys? Welcome to Nintendo Power Block, episode 158. I'm one of your hosts, Corey Deering, and alongside me, as always, is that retro code, Eddie V.
Daytona. Yes. Hello, everybody.
Ray, you're going to have to get used to that every episode. Every episode. Joining us is the smoothest streamer on the internet, Ray Apollo Williams.
The smoothest.
Back by popular demand, as they say.
I mean, if by popular you mean like two people said something, that's cool.
You know what? I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that at least 9 people asked you to return.
Whatever.
I can pull up the emails. I can tell you.
Well, no, thank you so much for having me back. And to those 9 people, you're welcome. Thank you.
Man, look, man, a lot of before we get started, a lot of exciting things are happening here in this space. We are very excited to announce something in the very near future. It's kind of big, but yeah, it's just episode 160 is going to be a big episode for us. So if you're tuning in, check out that episode in a couple weeks. Big things, I hope. And you know, I also have to tease a little bit that I think this guy might join us on that little venture. So,
where is he? Oh.
It's under wraps.
It's under wraps. You're right. We can't say much.
Yes.
Daytona.
Stay tuned to check out what's... Man, I'm done. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Man, but all right, let's get into a little bit of housekeeping here. If this is your first time listening to us, welcome. Nintendo Power Block is the official Nintendo podcast of Nerds Gone Rogue. The show posts every Tuesday and be found on your podcast service of choice. Spotify and iHeartRadio are coming, so stay tuned. Also, that will also be updated once episode 160 rolls around. So, again, 160. Keep that number in your head, people. It's going to be a good time. You can find us everywhere on social media. You can follow us at Nintendo_PBlock on Twitter and Instagram, and join our Facebook group at facebook.com/group/NintendoPowerBlock. You can also find us live streaming very soon on our own Twitch channel. Again, asterisk 160. Also, for the month of May, we're giving away 5 of the best indie games on your Nintendo Switch, including today. We are giving away Hollow Knight and Celeste. We have winners, which we will be announcing in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Look at Ray's face. That's the best. This is why, Ed. This is why.
That's my normal face.
Can you just please do that all the time?
Well, if you're going to be hanging out with me more, you're going to see it a lot more, because that's literally just my face.
I love it. I love it. Yeah, so we're giving away Hollow Knight and Celeste today. Also, we are giving away on May 21st Dead Cells and Katana Zero, and on May 28th we are giving away Celeste.
Yeah.
Wait, I messed that up somewhere.
Today,
man, dude, this is just a sad, tired show.
No sad. This is all good. People getting stuff.
Today, we're giving away Hollow Knight and the Messenger today. Celeste is on the 28th, so cleared up. Okay, so we got some winners to announce for this. You can also check out nerdsgonerogue.com for more content. But our winners, do we want to announce the winners now? I think some winners want to know if they won any games.
Yes.
All right.
So, you should tell them.
So, I'm going to announce the winner of the Messenger first. Listener Julian Navarro. He says, "Hey guys, I found your show through a giveaway program you're doing, and I'm quite enjoying it. I love the chemistry and the banter and the all-around good time you guys seem to have. Below are my subs for both iTunes and YouTube. Thanks. Messenger, please," he says. Well, congratulations, Julian Navarro. You have won yourself a copy of the messenger, check your email for your code because it'll be in there. And you have 48 hours to reply. No, 72 hours to reply.
What a nice young man.
I know.
Yes.
Some people don't check their email every day,
It's true. But just as a side tangent, emails are not instant messages.
It's also
so
true.
don't treat them as such.
Also true. Also true.
Get the notifications on.
By the way, I probably won't give away the game again. You'll just, if you don't check your email, it's going to be lost to the ether.
it's just gone.
It's gone.
Belongs to the internet garbage man.
Internet garbage.
Wow.
Oh man, I'm so glad I've had 2 energy drinks in the last hour and 4 hours of sleep. This is the best. This is the best time ever. All right, our winner for Hollow Knight is, drumroll please, Ashley Davidson.
Whoa! Yay!
She's been around for a while. I'm very happy. She says, "Hey guys, you know how much I love all of your shows, and this one is no different. You guys always stay positive and have a good time, and I hope you continue to do this for a long time." Me too.
You're in luck.
Yeah. Boy, are you in for a real treat.
Exactly.
If it's not trouble, I would either like to be in the Hollow Knight or Celeste camp. Below are my subs. Heart emoji. Well, congratulations. You won yourself a copy of Hollow Knight, Ashley. For those of you who entered this contest, don't worry. If you didn't win today, your entries automatically carry over to May 21st. So,
Yes.
What a nice young man.
What a nice young man.
What a nice young man.
So, yeah.
And youngins.
Giveaway, guys. It's giveaway time. It's giveaway season. It's like Christmas in the spring.
I'm just giving stuff away.
I know. I told you, man. When you were on the last time, we've got a
Didn't
bunch
believe
of
it then. Still can't believe it now.
Yeah.
Just saying, man. I'm feeling generous because I love the fact that we get to do this every week. And it's for the fans, man. I appreciate everybody. And if new people want to jump along on this train, I guess they can ride along. Just hop on in.
Sit right down.
Yeah.
Someone please
Stay a while. Stay a while.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, I thought he was gonna do come on ride the train.
No, I thought about it. It was that one or that one, and I picked the wrong one.
Wow, man, what did I get myself into today? I don't know. Something good.
Asked for this. You really
Wait till
did.
wait till you
physically
get the
asked for
question
this.
block.
You know, it's like when you go to Taco Bell and they mess up your order, but it's way better than the thing you ordered.
That's never happened to me, so okay,
No.
I'll trust you.
Let me tell you. You go to Taco Bell, you go through the drive-thru, you're like, I kind of feel like a couple crunchy tacos. You go through, it's cheap, whatever. You pull up, you get this big bag. You're like, what's in this big satchel? It's clearly not mine because it's way bigger than 3 tacos.
What Taco Bell do you go to? Because
I'm
I
about to
think
go. I need to go. I need to go
'cause
there.
all your employees are under the influence.
Remember?
They're under the influence.
Hey, man, I walked, dude. Fiesta potatoes, nachos, nacho fries, 2 chicken quesadillas.
By the way, nacho fries are incredible.
I haven't tried them yet.
Oh my
They're
gosh,
so
Ed,
good.
you're missing out.
They're
You
so
are.
good.
You are missing out.
Oh, they're
And
so
Taco
good.
Bell's like literally 2 minutes from my house, and I might
2?
have to go make a run.
Actually, maybe you shouldn't do that because then you might be going all the time.
Not when I don't have to work in the morning, but yeah.
Fair enough.
2 cheesy gordita crunches.
2.
2 of those burritos with like the flaming hot Cheetos or the Fritos in them.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yo, somebody was mad that you got their order because they got their bag and they had
Right.
4 plain ass crunchy tacos.
I'm just saying. No. You know what the
So
funny
was-
part? You know what the funny part was? Like when you're in the drive-thru, like at our Taco Bell, you can see like the front counter there. They made the order that I ordered for here, and they just stuck the tray on the counter. And then I think I got people behind me, because I look behind me, I'm like, this is a lot of Taco Bell. And there was like 5 people in the car behind me.
How fast did you drive off? Because I just would have skirt. I'm out of here.
Hey man, it was not my fault they messed up.
Mind you,
Woo.
you paid less than what the order would have been for that order.
Yeah, that was probably like a $30
What are they gonna do?
order.
Call you and be like, "Oh man, you need to bring that back. Wrong number. Click."
Yeah, once again, all under the influence.
All under the influence.
Can we just can we just start a Taco Bell food reviewing show where we just take Taco Bell items and review them?
That might be a painful show for me, but I'd give it a shot.
I'm just saying we might do it from the bathroom, but it's like Arby's curly
We need
fries,
to keep
right?
it PG.
They're very delicious, but as soon as one touches your tongue, it's like, yeah, you might as well.
Stories from the porcelain throne.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Game of Thrones, am I right?
Oh no.
No. No, that would be the wrong podcast. Oh, HBO got a podcast? No, this is not it. They're all sitting on the toilet.
This isn't what I thought about at all.
Right.
This
Got
is
'em.
how it really ends, guys.
Yep.
Your
I bet you
diarrhea
there is-
feels like those dragons are really blown fine.
Oh no. This is real dragon's breath. Oh,
Dragon Blast rated.
Oh no.
I give this 3 Dragon Blasts.
Oh,
Oh
jeez.
man, yeah.
Oh, man. Anyways, those are our winners for the contest.
Congratulations, winners. You deserve it.
Right.
Yes. Golf clap.
Have a Dragon Blast.
Yeah, so I don't know. I skipped like half the housekeeping, but it's all going out the window anyway. Let's get into the cartridge slot. This is the segment where we talk about what we've been playing. Doesn't matter if, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. Other systems, Nintendo, doesn't matter. I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11 on Switch.
Oh man, how is that on Switch?
It's pretty good. I mean, it's not the ideal way to play it, but I'm enjoying it.
Okay.
I'm not a fighting game guy though. You know, I got it because I have a 9-month-old crawling around. It's very hard to play PlayStation or Xbox when she's crawling around. And
That's
you know,
true. Mobile and lethal. Yeah, that's scary.
Plus, like, I don't like to play like real games when my wife's up because, you know, she goes to bed awfully early, and when I get home, we only have about 3 or 4 hours to hang out before she decides to go to bed. So, you know, we usually watch, you know, we have a couple shows on TV that we like to watch. So,
I can feel that. I can feel that.
I try to hang out with her and then use the time after she goes to bed to do stuff for myself. So that's kind of how it's been lately. So, but I've been playing Mortal Kombat 11. It's pretty good. Talked about a lot of it on last week's show, and it plays really well. You know, all the characters look pretty decent. They were all rebuilt from the ground up for the Switch version. So
Interesting.
characters look good. They don't look fantastic, but they look good. The fatalities and the victory screens, not so great. Very very kind of just grainy and kind of like you will look at it and be like, boy.
Yikes.
But
Yowzers.
they did all that because the game runs at 60 frames a second.
Well, that's a feat in itself.
A solid 60 frames a second. The fighting is good. Like, the fighting feels great. It's just everything else has some rough edges around it. So,
Gotcha.
I've been playing as Cassie Cage and Sub-Zero. So that I've just been playing around. I haven't played the story mode yet because I didn't play the Mortal Kombat X story, and it's on Game Pass. So I'm debating on whether or not I should go back and play that before I play this. But then again, it's Mortal Kombat, and does it really matter?
No, not really.
I mean, it doesn't. But if you've been following the series since 9, it matters, I guess. But like, if you haven't played 9 or 10, I would say if you're familiar with the universe at all, just play 11.
Yeah.
Just play the story.
Blood, guts, and Baraka eating brains.
Oh, Baraka. Yeah.
But I've also played a lot of Tetris because Tetris is that game that, like, if I have some stuff that's on my mind and I just kind of want to clear it, Tetris is the game. I was actually
clearing stuff.
yeah.
I'm really sorry. I'll leave.
Man, look at this. Look at this, man. Good jokes.
That was not a good joke. Don't
No,
tell me.
It was a great joke. I'm writing that down so I can use it. I'm just gonna steal it. I'm just gonna lift it out of this show and put it in
I
other
will
shows.
give it to you.
Wow.
There's also a game on Switch called Ding Dong XL.
No!
I bought it.
It literally is. That's the name of the title.
I've heard of that game one other time, and I think I reacted the exact same way last time.
It's
Okay.
it's a one button like back and
I'm about
like
to say, do I want to know what this game's about?
no, it sounds dumb, but it's actually really addicting. The whole goal of the game is for you to press A to get the ball from one end, like the bottom of the screen, to the top of the screen. And you just have to go back and forth as many times as you can without hitting the obstacles. Right?
So it's like one of those weird little water games that we used to have as kids?
Kind of, but instead of... No, but like the ball goes straight up and down. It never like leaves the center of the screen.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's more like Frogger, where like, you know, the obstacles are coming across the screen, and you have to go straight up, but you can't move left or right.
How much is Ding Dong XL?
A grand total of 99 cents, sir.
I might have to just pick it up for research purposes.
It's cheap. It's cheaper on Steam. I think it's only 50 cents on Steam.
This sounds like a Switch game, though.
Yeah, it's totally a Switch game. It's really dumb, but it's really addicting, and like it has that one more try factor where like if you hit an obstacle and you like get kicked out to the title screen, you're like, I could do better. One more time. It's not a good time when you get addicted, and it's like you're like, okay, I got one more match, and it's 10:30, and then you look at the clock and it says 1 o'clock, and you're like, oh, I have to be at work in like 5 hours.
I would love to have to explain to my wife, husband, why were you up so late? I'm sorry, sweetheart. I was playing Ding Dong XL for too long.
Where's the divorce papers and how do I send it to you?
You were playing what? Okay.
Oh man.
Okay.
That's all I've been playing though. You know what, Ed? I'm gonna choose you next. We're gonna
Like I'm a Pokemon or something. Just throw me.
Ed, I choose you.
Ed, do you have a call sign? Do you have a name that you scream out when you are attacking somebody or somebody fights you? By the way,
Daytona.
that new It'll be something different. It'll be something different every episode, Ray. Just so you know.
Oh, I'm glad.
It's something different. It's literally something different every episode.
That means I can build out, Ed's Pokemon profile. It'll be great.
Yeah, his stats.
Yep, his stats, his attacks. It'll be awesome.
What episode?
What do you think his Pokedex page looks like?
Oh man.
What do you think the like 3 sentences underneath his character profile looks like?
It's like question mark, and then like Daytona. We'll fill in extra pages soon.
And then it'll be like Ed's signature, yes, but with like 37 A's and 40 S's and 1 Y.
It'll be like, oh, is this the Masingo that we find it?
You have to have Bayonetta twirling. That's my that's my thing.
Who's that Pokemon?
Twirl.
Man, Ed, what have you been playing?
Before I go, but there's been times that I was just like, hey, everybody, in their query be like, I can't with you. You are just so random. So I'm just like, I just said hello.
It's because every time an episode starts, I expect you to say something ridiculous, and then every like 15 episodes, you'll just be like, hey, everybody, and I'll be like, it throws me off.
He's keeping you on your toes. Is what he's doing.
It's true. Somebody's got to.
That's the spice of life right there.
I write the Mad Hatter Project.
Ed, that's you're the 6th Spice Girl. You're Eddie Spice.
Wow. How did that happen?
I think I want him to be Life Spice. He's they're all weird names. Sporty Spice, Scary Spice. You're Life Spice. Yeah.
Yeah.
The spice of life. I like it.
Why can't it be barbecue spice or something?
Barbecue spice. That seems too on the nose, Ed.
I mean, I'm tangy.
Oh.
Can we get a shirt that just has Ed's face that says "I'm tangy"?
Tangy.
That sounds like that. Wow, that's a shirt.
It is a shirt.
Tank.
Oh, believe me, I would. Nintendo podcast listeners, power blockers, if you can give me a GIF or Photoshop me with something that says "I'm tangy," you guys should be able to find my pictures on my page, my personal Facebook page, or my Twitter page. And Photoshop them, I would give you guys a $20 eShop card that said 40 for Switch. If you could do that, and we all could vote on it, saying I'm tangy, or make me a Pokemon or something and give me some moveset.
That's the word he would say is the Pokemon. Tangy! But I would actually like to see the gift of Shaq when he's on Hot Ones and he tastes that wing and it's too hot. Please Photoshop that with Ed's face with Tangy underneath, please. Oh, it'd be perfect.
No, it'll probably say questionable content.
Questionable content.
So the story behind that, Ray, is like Ed used to, like, when we first started, Ed's grown very, very much as a podcaster since we started this. When we used to talk about like games that Ed didn't like or just like really bad games, he used to say the word garbage all the time, and like.
But Ed, I did it professionally. I'm like, oh, this game is garbage.
I know.
Garbage.
I know, but like then we had like this, professional meeting. I was like, we gotta have this intelligent conversation. So he changed garbage to questionable content.
Questionable content.
Yes, this game is very questionable content.
I can't be mad at you.
When everybody else can say any other word that they want to, but I have been limited to say questionable content.
Now, see,
I
just would have been like, oh, I can't say garbage, man. This game is trash, bro.
Can't even say that. There's been some emotions about Grand Theft Auto 5, and so now I have to put that under questionable content. I can't put it in.
Just wait in like 10 years when the next Rockstar game comes out and Ed starts talking about it.
10 years.
Ooh, this game is very much questionable content. Basically, it needs to be in the garbage bin. Better yet, just bring some healthy bags and just put it right there.
They're just, you know where those go.
Basically, where the hidden Atari games was at in Arizona,
bury them, bury all of them.
But let me get into what I have been playing.
All this to get here. Yep, I love it.
So as normal, I'm gonna keep it to Switch because with PlayStation and Xbox, I've been playing a ton of that. So I'll put that on Arsenal X. You guys be able to check that out. For Switch, Phoenix Wright trilogy. I'm at the last case for Justice for All. So I'm going to be starting the next game, and then I'll be done with that whole trilogy. Also played Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Like getting way back into that game. Like that's my goal, is to finish it. Because I'm not at a part that I'm a little bit stuck. I kind of wish they would fix that the way that you do quests in that game, because sometimes they are still kind of vague about some stuff, and when you're trying to get to that next quest area, you'll be locked out, but they won't tell you what you need to do to open it up. So I wish they kind of had a better hint system or how that handles, but I am enjoying that. So right now I'm just like getting more blades and powering them up and like leveling up with that game.
At first I thought you said I'm getting more blazed.
Oh no. I do not do that. No. Dead Cells, I popped back in, started that up, really enjoying that game. Need to finish Dead Cells. Gonna be working hard on that. Did pick up some new games. Oh, also Cuphead and Hop I've been playing. Still love Cuphead. Like Microsoft and just made a great decision in bringing that to Switch. And Hob is getting really fun and enjoyable. Like I said, I've been playing that game with the Pro Controller, because you need to play Hob with the Pro Controller on your TV, or even just if you're playing it on the Switch, a Pro Controller is needed. It controls better that way. But picked up Swords of Ditto. Really enjoying this game. It feels like a Cartoon Network looking game, but it's more polished. It still has some slippery controls here and there. but I'm not mad at it. I'm like, it looks really polished, looks really fun, very clean. So I'm enjoying that. Also picked up Giga Wrecker Art. That was a game from Game Freak that we talked about. Really am enjoying this game. It's a Metroid kind of style. Game Freak are the people who develop the Pokemon games. So this is their second. I think this is their second game. But third game that people will know. Second game that's out of the Pokemon series. Because Timbo the Elephant, the one they did on PlayStation, that was their first one, and then it's this one. Really enjoying it. It's a not Metroidvania. It's a Metroid style game. You'll be going around different places, getting powers and stuff. It's very anime in it. Great design. I did just play it on Switch. I haven't played it at TV mode yet, so I want to see how it looks in TV. Because the lettering is kind of like really small on the screen, so the text is kind of like you may be like, I can't really read it unless it's really close. So I want to see how it looks like on the TV. Also picked up Venture Kid. This is probably the most homebrew game of Mega Man that I've ever played. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. But this looks like something that would have been on the TurboGrafx 16. And I'm just like, I'm thoroughly impressed and enjoying this game. But it's like literally Mega Man in every bit of the sense. But it's a really cool game. Skyforce Reloaded is another game. This is the last one that I'll talk about. It's a 2D vertical shoot 'em up. It's almost like a rogue style shoot 'em up, where you go in and you kind of start off basic and you collect all these stars, and every time you die you go back to the beginning of the game or beginning of the level, but you could trade in your stars to power up your ship. There is no power ups throughout the level. You literally have to buy all your power ups and they stay with you throughout each and every mission. So the more stars that you collect, the more that you could buy, but once you buy them, you got to collect more stars to get to the next power up. So it kind of has that RPG roguelike kind of style to it. But it's really enjoyable. I'm having fun with it because I love me some good shoot 'em ups. And that's what I definitely been playing on Switch. I'm going to be working on some more stuff for the NX Challenge and stuff like that. As I wait for Fire Emblem and now Bloodstain and some other games that's coming this month. Oh boy, Super Mario Maker 2. Goodness. I'm already planning my levels for that. And I'm going to bring Hades to everybody. Like, I'm really going to be creating and designing and really make folks play and think. So I can't wait. But yeah, that's pretty much all I've been playing.
Yeah, so just everything. That's cool. Yep.
That's how it is every week. Ed just, Ed just like nonstop. He's like a man. There's like a Edward Varnell multiverse, but they all share share the same brain.
And that's why I said like PlayStation, Xbox. I'm gonna wait for AX because, yeah. I played a lot on those two systems. That's going to be very good to listen to. So you guys can check that out tomorrow.
Jeez. Yeah. That's so much, Ed. I don't understand. I don't understand your life.
I have full time to play video games, and I'm not playing that many. So
Ed likes to diversify his portfolio.
But I guess if I tried hard enough to be, get on Ed's level, I maybe.
Well, I try to balance. I try to balance around like 10, 11 games per week.
Oh, you try to balance 10 or 11 games? Yep. Okay.
Ed, I've been trying to balance one game for like 3 months.
Right.
But you also have a child. I don't really have an excuse.
I know, but still, I've been playing Assassin's Creed since January.
That's a big game.
It's true. It's true. I've also been Yeah. Anyways, we'll save that for another discussion. Ray, what are you playing?
I'll keep this pretty short and simple. I finally finished Katana Zero.
Yay!
Nice.
On Switch, and it was the most trippy, insane thing. Like, that game was hard at the end, by the way. It got very difficult for me, but I loved it. It was exactly what I wanted it to be. Because when I saw that game, I don't know when we first saw it for the first time. I don't know if it was an indie showcase or what, but I was like sold instantly.
It was that weird like non-indie showcase video that came out. It was like weird. Yeah, where they like
was it Nindies highlight?
Maybe
it might
I think
have been
so,
something like that.
But yeah, first time I saw it, I was like, "Yep, need that game. That game looks amazing," and it was exactly what I wanted. It was one of my most anticipated games. I've been waiting on it for so long, and I loved it. The story is dark, by the way. That story gets real dark. I was not prepared for how like dark and gritty that game got.
Yeah.
For like the style that it's in, I was not ready for it, but it's really well done.
Do you think it's a cross between Strider and Beautiful Joe?
I would say Hotline Miami and Beautiful Joe.
I would say Strider due to the fact of the sword play.
I mean, yeah, to a point, but there were swords in Hotline Miami.
I gotta play Hotline Miami.
Yeah, you do. That was on the Vita RIP, but I enjoyed that.
Vita. You and your $1,000 memory cards, get out of here.
That's why it's dead, and it probably deserves to be dead. But anyway, I had a good time with it. Now I'm gonna be moving back to Dragon Ball Heroes World Mission because I kind of took a detour to play Katana Zero. So
nice.
Did that game come on PS4 and Switch?
Katana Zero or
the Dragon Ball one?
Dragon Ball, I think, is only on Switch and PC. I think right now.
Because that's like the open world beat 'em up kind of one.
This one's the card game. Dragon Ball Hero Mission is just the card game.
Look, there's gonna be 3 more Dragon Ball games next week, guys.
You know what I was thinking of? I was thinking of One Piece.
I played that on Xbox recently. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I thought that one was out. That not the Dragon Ball one. That One Piece one.
Yep, it's out. Yep, I finished that a few weeks ago.
The open world one. Okay.
Yep, and yeah, we could talk about that later.
Games.
Well, that's it.
Games.
Video games.
Remember, if you want to keep up with Ed, all you need to do is download the whole eShop every week.
The entire eShop.
And that's what I pretty much did. I think I spent about $55 some today on eShop compared to the $25 I spent on PSN for Golden Week, and I haven't touched Xbox yet because nothing's on sale.
Golden Week still going?
Yeah, on PS4, yeah.
Okay, I need to go spend some money.
Money. And you probably won't find a lot, but
I mean, all I want is Yakuza Kiwami 2. If that's on sale again,
I think it's $44.99.
God dang it! It was $25 a week ago.
Nintendo Power Block.
Sorry, it's just I was thinking about that. I'm still kicking myself about that. If you didn't notice,
shoot,
tell me how you really feel.
I feel real dumb, by the way.
I still gotta buy 6 and start that one because I want to buy. I want to get all of them.
He's gonna try to balance it with all the other Yakuza games at the same time.
Shoot, I want to play the Dead Souls one. Someone posted a video of that, and I'm like, what is this nonsense, and why do I need it in my life right now? Sorry, Nintendo Power Block. Because we have eShop drop.
eShop. Nintendo. Reggie. Aw.
Rip.
Wait, Reggie didn't die?
Right. Don't say rip.
Let's get into this eShop drop. Saints Row the Third and Shakedown Hawaii are the 2 big releases this week, along with a lot of other games that I just saw in the eShop, and I was like, nah. So, yeah, Saints Row the Third, guys. That old
I don't
gym.
know how I feel about that. Yay? Question mark?
Sure.
But you get to yell out, "These hoes ain't real hoes," while being shot up by prostitutes on your Switch now.
Hey, you know what? As long as the Switch Special Edition comes with a giant dildo bat that you can beat your friends with, and then
Yes.
I don't know if I want to beat my friends with something like that, but I mean, I give it a shot, I guess.
I do.
So now I'm curious.
could-
How much is that on Switch?
you could just hand it to your wife while you're playing Ding Dong XL.
Oh no!
Oh, that's a whole.
No! You really trying to put a strain on my relationship?
Once again, the divorce papers will flow just easily. She'll definitely get the house.
Oh my god!
Oh man! Also, new release dates for you. Bloodstained is coming in June 18th to be exact.
Yes.
To your console of choice.
So,
Yes.
Saints Row the Third is $35.99. You can pre-purchase it with 10% off.
Yeah.
When does that actually come out?
It comes out on
May
on
10th.
Tuesday.
Okay, good.
So, and then a Mighty Switch Force collection was rated by the PEGI ratings board. So that's 4 Mighty Switch Force games for you on your Switch sometime in the near future.
Yay.
So Mighty Switch Force, good set of 3DS games. Not gonna lie to you, good time. I guess we should venture into these news bits now, since
News.
we talked about everything.
It's time for some news.
News.
Do 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 do.
Nintendo news bits.
All right, our first news story comes from the little website known as IGN. Epic Games acquires Rocket League studio Psyonix. Fortnite creator Epic Games has announced that it has acquired Psyonix, the studio behind the widely successful Rocket League. Psyonix revealed the news on its blog and promises that it will only bring about positive changes to Rocket League and its community. According to Psyonix, Rocket League always has been and always will be a community-driven game, and now that we have joined forces with Epic, we will be able to serve our community in even bigger and better ways. Yeah, there's an update to this story as of like an hour ago, apparently. When we reached out for comment, a spokesperson at Psyonix said, "We can't comment on speculation. We can say that Rocket League remains available for purchasers on Steam for the time being, and long-term plans will be announced in the future." So that was a big thing on Twitter. Was like, are they going to pull Rocket League from Steam? Which, man, that would make a lot of people kind of angry.
Oh, that'll make those PC nerds real mad. Which, I mean, okay, you are valid in your everybody's valid in their opinion. But I'm like, it's just another launcher. Just download the other icon.
It's not like you're buying another $500 console.
Exactly. And then people are like, but there are principles, there are security problems, and all of these leaderboards that I'm like, I'm sorry, I get that, but those are things that are going to come eventually. You don't have to buy a whole separate operating system to play these games. Just download the store.
That's fair.
It's not going to hurt you ever. And I mean, like I said, you're completely valid in your criticisms and in your concerns. You are. But it's really, when you boil it down to the bare minimum, when you get down to that sauce, that reduction, it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
It really doesn't.
And plus, some of the stuff has been out for consoles. So if you own a console, maybe pick up for that edition and do the updates.
By the way, if you get the Switch version, you get the Mario, Luigi, and Metroid cars. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
So I mean, with this news, I'm like, good for Psyonix, but it's also, I'm kind of like, is Epic just getting a little too big? You know what I'm saying?
You're going to probably be surprised about this. I think Epic wasted a whole bunch of money.
I'm not gonna say they wasted it, but they could have spent it better. Is what I'm gonna say.
I feel like they have so much Fortnite money that they don't know what to do with it, so they're just.
I don't even think it's Fortnite money. I'm like, you have an
it's
engine
Fortnite money and Unreal Engine money.
It's definitely.
That's what I'm about to say. I'm like, you have one of the most well-used engines in video games right now. So you've been making money over compared to what Steam was doing. I'm like, you guys have been making money. I just feel like with you now trying to acquire them, I'm like, I don't know if Rocket League
Those
is
Fortnite
still
skins
important.
aren't enough, Ed. You gotta. Gotta make.
But,
they gotta make that 30 cents off that Back of the Future car.
Right.
The Batmobile.
But I don't think I don't know if people feel interested in Rocket League or anything.
That
I know.
community's huge,
I mean,
so,
it's.
yeah.
It's still a big property and stuff, but people don't talk it the way that they talk about it.
It's
when
not,
it first came.
It's not the new hot thing anymore. I
No,
think.
it's not.
And like, to me, like that just. I know that Rocket League is still big in a lot of circles, and like the community around that game really loves that. But like, I don't really know enough about Rocket League how well they're doing or anything. But is it still like? Is this going to be a Minecraft opportunity for Epic, or is it going to be just like a wasted investment?
We can't
that's why I
compare it to
feel like it's gonna be
Minecraft because Minecraft is a huge, far and away success that nothing else will ever attain. If you ask me,
that's what I'm saying though. Is like,
Yeah.
is this going to be like an investment worth making, or is this just kind of like something they're throwing money at to be like, hey, we have
I
this
think
now,
they saw the potential and the value of the people who work at Psyonix, and they're like, we want those people and what they want to do. Psyonix probably pitched them something really cool, and they're like, hey, by the way, instead of us just giving you money for this, how about we just buy you and now you make it under Epic?
Yeah.
But the thing about it is, I'm just like, you went with an indie company who only put out one game. If you was gonna invest some money in an indie developer who kind of have like a hit, like some hit indie games or something, I kind of would invest my money into them, instead of just doing, we're gonna purchase this company who made Rocket League. That's a game that's been out for 6 years.
But it's been doing really well for all 6 years or however many years it's been out.
But I'm like, I would, if I was Epic, I would have jumped on that bandwagon a long time ago before I even had this PC thing.
Well, I mean, I don't think Epic even decided to be this kind of company until 2 years ago.
Yeah, well, I would say that I don't think they decided to be this company until maybe a year, less than a year ago.
I also they have completely pivoted what they were, I think. Mm-hmm. So who knows?
Remember when they were making Gears of War for Xbox?
LOL. Wow. Yep.
What a fantastic game that.
What a time to be alive.
All right, how Unreal Engine 4 just the Play-Doh.
Speaking of a time to be alive, the Pokemon Pass mobile app is now available.
Okay, so read this because I read this and it still doesn't make sense to me.
I don't even know what this is.
It doesn't really make sense to me either, but I'll read the update afterwards. But this is from Nintendo Life. It says, there's a trailer, and the Pokemon Pass app connects you with great Pokemon digital rewards when you visit participating retailers in your area. Sign in with your free Pokemon Trainer Club account, and then get notified of upcoming events happening at a store near you. When you visit the store, use your phone's camera to scan the codes to unlock gifts, such as in-game items for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And photo stickers for your phone. Pokemon Pass is a free download and use for Android devices and the iPhone. To use the app, blah blah blah. Okay, download the app, whatever. Download the app today to receive a Pokemon Detective Pikachu photo sticker based on the movie. Place sticker and snap. So I don't really understand what it is either.
So it sounds like a really clever way for them to be tracking your phone in real time to know where you're going and what you're shopping for.
That way, when you play Pokemon Go, they know where to put the things.
They know where to put things for you. But it also sounds useless. Did you say that you get stickers for Snapchat? Is that what you just said?
No, it's stickers and they're stickers for your phone. I guess that means wallpapers.
Yeah.
So even more useless than I thought before.
Yeah. So
I have no opinion on this because I still don't know what it is, and I don't play Pokemon Go, and I don't use the Pokemon stuff on my phone.
It really just sounds like a really lame way to keep people doing Pokemon stuff on their phones. The only remotely interesting thing was that you can get a shiny Pikachu and a shiny Eevee for, arguably one of the less popular Pokemon games with Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. So
I'll just wait for Pokemon to start the shield. Next,
yeah, just wait on that. But they're trying to do something I guess unique for Detective Pikachu, but just let Detective Pikachu be. It's going to be popular on its own. It's Pokemon, and it actually looks good. So
yeah, IGN gave it an 8.0 out of 10.
By the way, just to kind of make a small break on that too, can we officially say that this is the officially first good video game movie?
I would probably say second.
What'd you say the first one was?
Did you see it yet, Ed? No. Maybe
I would say
I don't know.
I would say Mortal Kombat.
Okay, Ed.
You cannot deny that Mortal Kombat was a classic.
I've never seen it, so I can't tell you.
I seen Mortal Kombat when it originally came out, so it was
classic. Good
compared
classic.
but compared to Street Fighter and the Wizard, then Obi-Bo stuff. You know, like when we talk about video game movies, like Mortal Kombat is something that people can remember. It's dumb fun that you could go in, but I'm like, it's something that you enjoy watching it. So it's done very well. It's not the Jean-Claude Van Damme Street Fighter one with that nonsense or anything. You know,
that movie's bad.
You got the Wizard and stuff, but you know, even that even has some flaws and stuff. But you love California. You like all of that stuff. So I mean, the Wizard is a pretty good. And then Tomb Raider. I think Tomb Raider, the last one that came out, was really good.
It was okay. It was watchable.
It's as long
It
I
was
think when
watchable.
it comes to video game movies, as long as it's watchable and you can enjoy it, be like, okay, this is fun. You'll like it.
To be fair, the last video game movie I watched was the Assassin's Creed movie.
I was about to say, was it Assassin's Creed?
Yeah. And I thought it was fine.
It was watchable.
Yeah. It wasn't a dumpster fire.
Right.
It
was a small puddle fire.
Yeah.
You know?
It was like a
puddle of fire.
Yeah.
If you want some dumpster fires, go watch Alone in the Dark with Tara Reid and House of the Dead.
Pass.
Oh, I'm good. Good.
Speaking of bad video game movies, that Sonic trailer is out.
Oh no!
This is from Game Informer. You know, well, okay, the link is from Game Informer, but it's just the trailer.
It's just the trailer.
It's just the trailer.
So did you guys watch this Sonic trailer? Did you
did.
see this?
I
I really want to know how other people feel about this trailer.
I have no problem with the trailer. I think Jim Carrey's going to be a hit in this. He looks like Dr. Robin, so he's going to be.
He's put this movie on his back.
I think Sonic looks really weird.
Sonic looks bad. Sonic looks
like a bad furry cosplay costume.
He really and I mean a real bad one, because I've seen some good furry cosplays.
like they animated with using the tools from the 3DO development kit. Like, what is this mess? Like this does not look right.
Ooh, that's I think the harshest thing I've seen somebody say about that.
I mean, it's just like, come on.
But no, Sonic looks real bad. Other than that, the actual material in the movie, the funny stuff I was like, that's funny for Sonic. You know what I'm saying? So it fit. So I'm like, if Sonic didn't look so bad, it might have been, people would be like, oh,
they did.
Right.
Okay. They did come out and say that the art director of the movie said that they are redesigning Sonic because people think he looks bad.
Well, yes.
I'm like, but this movie comes out in what? 6 months.
6 months.
And
yeah.
Ed and I were having this conversation. We're like, yeah, I understand movies are edited pretty close to their release sometimes, but
redesigning a character,
a CG character.
Speaking of crunch everywhere else, jeez Louise.
I mean,
oh boy.
It's sad to say that even when they showed the Paramount logo and the Sonic rings came out, that looked better than the Sonic character. I'm like, oh wow.
I will probably still go see this movie because I do like Sonic. I do.
Oh, I'm gonna go see it.
Yeah, that's this current design is pretty bad. I don't know.
Pre-production.
I'm gonna make sure I go see it at the theater that I can drink at.
I just want to know when he blows up all these robots at the end, why little furry animals aren't jumping out of them.
You know what?
Little birds and raccoons and
probably because they couldn't use the animation.
Not respect the source material, and now I'm upset.
They probably couldn't use the animation from Hop, so that's probably why.
Oh, jeez. I mean, besides how bad Sonic looks, I think this movie looks I think it knows what it is at least. Like I think it's pretty self-aware, and Jim
Doesn't
Carrey's
take
pretty
itself very
like,
seriously. Yes,
and
he does look like an awesome Robotnik though.
yeah.
So I like it.
I hope he wears a fat suit when he goes bald. I hope he has a fat suit. He probably won't, but I think he looks cool. I think he looks cool.
He looks the part.
Yeah.
I think he also has the real life persona of Robotnik, so I think it's going to be just fine.
This may be just me, but I thought he was like totally hot. So, and like I said, this is me.
Wait, what?
What? Jim Carrey looked hot in that robot. Right?
Oh, Ed, I love you.
I'm do you. Well, Corey knows about me, so you'll figure it out.
Man.
Oh, a hot Robotnik. Here we go, Internet. Here we go.
Rohotnik, am I right?
Rohotnik.
Yes.
Oh man, Rohotnik. That's his new name.
Oh man.
That's it now.
It's happening. It's happening.
I'm just saying that Jim Carrey could get it.
Wow.
He could get it. I mean, just Jim Carrey or Robotnik. I mean, excuse me, Rohotnik.
Rohotnik and Rohotnik. Wow.
Oh man.
Let's keep it family friendly. After
he get taken out for ice cream. You right? Yeah. What? I'm telling the truth.
I'm just. By the way, guys, I just freaked myself out a little bit because I just checked OBS and thought I wasn't recording. But I am. But I am. So
good.
The show can continue. All right, let's get into the question block. Remember, you can email us at nintendopalblock@gmail.com for your question to be read on the podcast. Our first question comes from Zach Branch. He says, how much do you want to see the Detective Pikachu movie?
I really do want to see it. I'm definitely going. Yeah.
I do too.
Easily said a lot. I really want to see it. It looks super. All the trailers look fantastic. The jokes aren't super bad. I just want to see it. And plus, somehow they still got Ryan Reynolds to be Pikachu, and I'm like, I don't know how, but I still want to see it.
Yeah, there was an article actually about the Danny DeVito thing.
Yeah, they tested they went through a whole list of actors that they wanted to test, and like they did like a mock animation of Pikachu, and they would take lines from like Danny DeVito from like Always Sunny.
I'm just picturing this now, and you're right. It's terrifying. Never mind. Terrifying.
But they ended up on Ryan Reynolds, which I guess they used like Deadpool voice lines for. I'm like, that totally makes sense.
It works. Yep.
So, but yeah, there was a trailer that played during one of the shows my wife and I were watching tonight. And even my wife's like, "That looks fun." I'm like,
"That's it, though. It looks fun." Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I'm gonna see. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can do some midnight tickets for that. The midnight show.
Look out, Avengers! Detective Pikachu's coming. Just kidding.
I mean, no, you say that, but Pokemon is world renowned. People know Pokemon.
Ray, hold your horses. I prefer the Detective Pikachu over the Adventure in game movie. So,
this conversation's over.
This is why Ed will not be participating in an upcoming announcement video.
What? Yes, I will. I'll be here, everybody.
How dare you?
He's being replaced by my wife.
Who I am?
No, we know who you are, Ed. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting to know real quick, Ed. Real quick.
My love for Nintendo is stronger than my love for Marvel. I'm sorry. Plus, I'm DC all the way. So.
Oof.
Hey, Punisher Warzone is one of my favorite Marvel movies.
Ed, please no. Please no. Please, God, no.
Yes,
no, God,
I love
please.
Punisher Warzone.
Oh, no.
Corey, boss, let's get to the second question.
Okay, our next question comes from Deshaun Malone. He writes in and says, what
a nice young man.
What a nice young man. He says, what are your thoughts on the rumor that Microsoft might be bringing the Forza franchise to Switch? What are other games you would like to see Xbox bring to the system? And then he also asks, what are your thoughts on Nintendo probably moving on from the 3DS? But that first one, for those who don't know, I was going to put it in the news, but since he asked the question, I was like, we can just answer it here. There's a free-to-play mobile game called Forza Street and they are talking about putting a premium version of that game on the Switch. So,
I mean, well, Xbox and Nintendo have this beautiful little relationship going on. I can't wait for them to actually release the sales numbers for Cuphead, because I want them to be more than the Xbox One version so bad. Really
well,
do.
you just wait till that physical version comes out.
Oh man, that's actually what I'm waiting on to buy it.
I think the pre-sales for Cuphead was very well, because it was like I think after they announced it, it maybe took like 2 weeks for it to become number one for pre-sales on it, and that's at $20. So I think it probably did higher than the Xbox One. And it also came to Steam, so I don't know what the numbers is going to be for that, but I think it sold very well on Switch.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that they have a strong enough relationship that we could see Forza on the Switch, but only in this mobile version. I don't think they'll actually put Forza on the Switch, because I think they pride themselves in that really high graphical fidelity and performance, and the Switch just can't do it.
I actually had a reverse answer to this.
Lay it on me, Ed.
I kind of want Nintendo to have Monolith put Xenoblade Chronicles X on Xbox One. I think graphically what they did on the Wii U could literally be mind-blowing on Xbox One X in 4K.
So, okay. Yes. I want that real bad, because Xenoblade Chronicles X got a real tough time. It was a beautiful game.
I mean, so did like 90% of the Wii U.
Yeah.
Like,
rest in peace.
let's be honest. Let's be honest.
It'd be great.
There's like 5 games left on the Wii U that need to be ported to Switch, right? Or I guess Xbox, if they're out. Ed wants to go, but I mean, like, let's see. We got Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Please, God, please.
Everybody wants that to happen.
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
Yep.
Super Mario 3D World.
Yes, please. It will print money, Nintendo. Give it to me.
Pikmin 3.
Please.
And Wonderful 101.
You literally nailed it. Nailed it.
I would take
Ed and I have had this
Tornado
conversation about 75 times.
But those are literally the 5 games that if they put them on the Switch, it would just print money.
I would literally take a full package of the Fatal Frame game. Or that Black Maiden one. I would take, because they did it episodic, and I'm like, you know what? I would definitely play this game on Switch, because there's like no horror games.
So see, I don't play horror games because I'm a wimp, but that's cool.
Same.
I respect that.
So,
but if we were gonna put anything else from Xbox on the Switch, bring back Scalebound, you cowards.
No.
Give me that game.
I
Give
feel
it to
like
me.
if they were gonna put Scalebound on Switch, it wouldn't be the game that they wanted it to be in the first place.
And I don't
better. You're right.
I take my dragons with me.
I really don't think Scalebound would have been a hit, because I'm just like, this is just Devil May Cry in medieval times, and I think
with dragons, and so everything you just said is amazing.
This is white boy culture, and I cannot take it. No disrespect.
New line of headphones, Dragons by Dre.
Dragons by Dre, and I would have bought them. I
would order all 4 of us up here.
But what I'm saying is, you said Devil May Cry and Dragons. Put those two of my favorite things together. Nailed it. Yep, I want that game. Still want it. Still want it.
Devil May Cry.
But we're getting Astral Chain instead, and that's okay.
Which is a shock that I can't believe that the Nintendo owns the IP. I'm like, wait,
Yeah,
what?
That was smart, actually. Whoever worked that deal out at Nintendo, smart.
Yeah. But I definitely would like to see. Yeah, I would like to see Project Out the Racing on Switch.
Ooh, Jet Set Radio, please.
No, that's Sega's.
Does Sega still own it?
Yeah.
Who knows what Sega owns anymore?
That's what I'm about to say, dude. Do they own it?
Yeah, Jet Set Radio came out on Dreamcast. And Sega,
do they even own Sonic anymore? We saw that Sonic movie trailer.
Oh man, they had to sell.
Did they approve?
Doors open.
If Sega could approve Alien Colonial Marines to happen, then yeah.
Yikes!
I mean, totally off topic, but remember when Sega let BioWare make that Sonic RPG for DS?
And I have it, and it's so good.
Wait, which one is that?
The Dark Brotherhood or something?
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't play. I think that is the only Sonic game in existence that I have not played.
It's almost like a Final Fantasy style RPG, but it has a BioWare design of you making choices and stuff.
Nope, that's the only Sonic game I have not played. Wow.
I have it because I'm like, that was the time that I was playing Mass Effect, and that's how I fell in love with BioWare. So I definitely have to.
Man, what a time to be alive. BioWare making Mass Effect and Sonic RPGs, and so now we have Anthem, and both the lead designers of Anthem have left BioWare, by the way. Did you see that?
I have not. Like you said the one word that literally soaked all the joy out of my face, and you said Anthem. Oh, I'm still mad about Anthem. I'm still mad about it.
I beat the whole game.
I'm sorry.
I actually have fun.
Somebody had to have fun, so I'm glad all 5 of you had a good time.
Jesse had a good time too, I think. I think Jesse was mad that I stopped playing it with him because I was not enjoying my time.
All 6 of you. I'm glad that all 6 of you had a good time beating Anthem. Yeah, no.
He had to do something during that blizzard up north. I'm just kidding. Jesse, we miss you.
We love you.
I love you too, Jesse.
Anyways, I want Master Chief Collection on Switch. I know that would never happen.
If we're just throwing out like, crazy things that'll never happen, yeah, I want Tomb Raider on Switch.
Okay, so Ed and I did a whole episode on Tomb Raider on Switch because it was rumored for a while.
Was it really?
Yeah. I think the first one was rumored when the Switch was announced that they were going to bring the definitive edition of the first one over, and we talked about. I think we spent like 2 episodes at some point talking about it, at least mentioning it, and then it never happened.
It never happened.
Half of our Power Block episodes, anytime Tomb Raider came up, we were just like, put the trilogy on Switch, put Ryzen on Switch. Like, we were literally saying, put this on Nintendo.
Yeah. I'm just saying they made the first game and Rise for 360. It can run on Switch.
It could. It very well could.
It could. And it can.
Get those sales that you need for those games on Switch.
I mean, if they made Doom run on Switch, let's be real.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I said
put panic button on it.
Yeah, I said that Respawn would make more money putting Titanfall 2 on Switch than they did on Xbox One and PS4 combined together, even at the low price that they're at now.
You're 100% correct in thinking that. So, I'm not a rocket scientist.
But it only took one person to agree with everything you say. Now we're stuck.
What? No, what he just said was the truth.
No,
if they put Titanfall 2 on the Switch, man.
No, I'm just saying. Some people we did a pod and play episode on that, and a lot of people did not agree with Ed's opinion on that.
Well, I'm sorry, everybody else, but I'm right on this, and so is Ed.
A lot of people disagree with me with a lot of my viewpoints / opinions.
Yep,
that's okay. That's all right. I'm gonna agree with this one though. Just this one.
Does that make up for the Punisher Warzone?
Nope, not at all. Sorry, nope. No, Ed. Nope.
Look, does it cancel it out?
Nope.
Remember when they made a Punisher movie with Dolph Lundgren?
Yeah.
Yes.
That happened.
Yikes. Yeah, there was a lot of things that people forget about. We dealt with a lot of bad movies before we got.
Can't believe he did Punisher and He-Man.
And He-Man, man.
And Rocky 4.
Yep. Just made me realize that. I did not know that. You just made me realize that. Yeah.
Wow. Also, Nintendo moving away from the 3DS. I think it was expected. I think business plans changed once they seen how successful Switch was doing.
Plus with that rumored smaller Switch, probably going to be bundled with Pokemon at some point.
Will definitely kill the 3DS, and that's okay. I love that the 3DS is having this slow swan song. Just let it fade.
We've gotten a lot of we've gotten a lot of good 3DS games the last few years too.
So many 3DS games that are amazing.
A lot of people don't realize that the 3DS kind of helped a lot of publishers become interesting and help their
forward.
whole business. Way forward, Square Enix with Bravely Default, because after the problems that Final Fantasy 13 had, and they didn't have no faith in Bravely Default, and then just see how that skyrocketed. Shoot, Capcom would never have the sales of Monster Hunter World if it wasn't for Monster Hunter 4.
Oh my god! Well, I mean, if it wasn't for any of the Monster Hunter games, let's be real. Monster Hunter on 3DS always sold well.
Yeah, I was gonna say like Monster Hunter wouldn't be what it is without 3DS.
People
like,
opening their
because they tried to put it on PSP,
didn't work.
tried to put it on Wii.
Okay, because everybody was like, "Oh, well, if they put Monster Hunter on the PSP, it'll sell more PSPs." Nope, it did not happen. And then that's why we never got it on the Vita, because it failed so miserably on the PSP.
Dude, Atlas was only stayed in business because of the 3DS. Didn't nobody really care about the Persona or Shin Megami Tensei series here in America?
But the 3DS, God, it saved that series. It did. So
Also, by the way, not that it's a third-party game; it's a first-party game. They finally made a sequel to one of my favorite GameCube games, in Luigi's Mansion.
True enough, actually. Yep.
And Dark Moon is so good.
It's wonderful.
Also, the first Luigi's Mansion is now available on 3DS, which I totally forgot about as well. So
yeah, and
I guess it is.
If you can find
and
that,
it's also the first game is more than the second game.
And that just doesn't compute, but that's also
but
Nintendo.
Because the second game is 1999.
Because
The greatest
Resident
hits.
Evil 4 and a few other ones are about to come out again on Switch here soon, and they're all going to be $60.
No, $90 if you want all three of them.
I just almost threw up a little bit. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, each Resident Evil 0, 1, and 4 are all $30 a piece on Switch.
Jeez,
In the physical copy of Resident Evil Origins Collection, which is 1 and 0. 0 is the game that's on the cart, not 1.
Nintendo, you do some weird stuff sometimes. I
That
just
was
want you to know
Capcom.
that.
That's
not
Capcom's
Nintendo.
decision.
Right.
Nintendo,
way,
just be like, slap him a little bit. No.
By the way, Japan's Resident Evil Origins collection.
Isn't it stream? Don't they stream it?
No, they get buff carts. They're getting 2 carts in the same box.
So if you want it, you have to import it.
Yeah, it was the same with Final Fantasy X and X too.
Like, is it a money thing? It doesn't make sense.
I don't know. I guess it costs a lot of money to ship all those cartridges from Japan.
And I guess because I was talking about that with you guys actually. So are those 64 gig cards available yet?
They're coming later this year.
I think that's probably still partially what it is.
Which is probably what Doom Eternal is going to be on.
But
I think it's going to have to be.
But the thing about it, everybody has been importing those physical versions.
Yeah, they do.
Like I said before, out of all 3 consoles, all 3 are region free, and the one that's getting the most import is Switch.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of Japanese games, as soon as Dragon Quest XI comes to Switch, I'm just gonna quit the show for about 3 months.
In other words, you're gonna have me host.
So I have been waiting.
I know, me too.
Waiting.
I have it
for
on
this
PS4.
Dragon Quest game. I have I want to get it on PS4, but I was like, if I wait just long enough, which right now it's been too long, we'll get it on the Switch.
Well, this is the blessings of Target. They somehow some employee
never heard anybody say that before. The blessings of Target.
Because someone put a sale sign of $19.99 under Dragon Quest, and they had a buy one get one half off.
The blessings of Target. Indeed.
The blessings of Target. So when you snag your Dragon Quest game that's still $59.99 for $10, and you snag another game that's like $30, the blessings of Target. You know, God is good on Sundays.
I mean, especially at Target.
God is good.
All the time.
I was just like,
so I would have bought it for $10 too. I just would have. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You absolutely right.
Oh, I know what I brought. Nino Kuni was I think $20. Nino Kuni 2 was $20, and the same thing was for Dragon Quest 11.
You got Dragon Quest and Nino Kuni. That's like
for
$200. That's like $250 a game.
Don't worry, he probably did it in like 3 days. He's balancing all these other games.
I don't know how you do it.
See, what he does is he plays one game with his toes and one with his fingers.
I'm okay. I'm flexible, but I'm not that flexible.
And then he has a controller rigged to his mouth so he can play a third game.
And then with his telekinesis, he's playing another game. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Squirrel.
And then he. Wow. All right. Well, that's all the questions we have for today. Remember, you can email the show at nintendopowblock@gmail.com for your questions. Also, that's how you enter the contests. So,
bonus points if you tell me all the things that are better than Punisher Warzone.
Do you have time?
I would not take this slander.
I will not take this slander.
How about the other two Punisher movies to start with?
Oh, the Thomas Jane one. Thomas Jane.
The Punisher TV show.
Oh my
the
goodness.
Netflix show, I mean.
Didn't that get canceled?
It did, but it doesn't mean it's not better.
That's true.
There's a lot of shows that get canceled
Even
that people
an
love.
unfinished product.
I love Punisher Warzone. I think that's one of the best. I am Captain America, Winter Soldier, the second Captain America movie. That one was really, really good.
Yeah, Winter Soldier is amazing.
Winter Soldier is one of my top 5 favorite Marvel movies ever. Yeah. Yep. Feel that.
Ant-Man is good too. I like that one. I need to watch the second one. I think that one's on Netflix. I need to watch it though.
Yes, it is. You should watch it. It's funny. I like it.
I'm like halfway through Infinity War right now. I've seen it before, but I'm trying to catch up. Trying to catch up before Sunday.
Oof.
I have to tell Ray something after the podcast because I think he's gonna. I think I might lose my
Stop
black.
Trying to trigger me, Ed.
All right. Well, anyways, this has been another episode of Nintendo Power Block. Thank you guys so much for listening. Remember, you can find it on Tuesdays on your podcast service of choice. You can also subscribe to our YouTube page, youtube.com/Nintendo Power Block, and check out nerdsgonerogue.com for other content. Ed, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at ThatRetroCode, and you can also check out my podcast, Arsenal X, our Xbox podcast, and my personal podcast, Optional Opinion, on SoundCloud, iTunes, and other podcast apps.
Ray.
Yes. Hey, it's me again, Ray. Hey, thanks for having me again. I appreciate that. And for those 9 people, I appreciate you the most. Just saying. I'm kidding. But for me, you can find me on both Twitter, Instagram, and most importantly, Twitch every day of the week now because as I teased before, we're going full time, but we are now officially full time streaming on Twitch. That's Monday through Saturday. We're off on Sundays. But I am Ray Apollo, RayApollo. That's not Ray Apollo, Ray Apollo, not a chicken. I'll be happy to see you.
Yeah. Nice. You can follow me on Twitter at CoreyNHD713. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitch at CoreyNHD. You can also find me on various other shows and podcasts and other things. Like I said, episode 160 of Nintendo Power Block is we have some big announcements coming, so stay tuned for that. Also, there's something else I wanted to plug, but I forget.
Oh, well, since you forgot one thing, can I add one thing that I forgot, but I remembered just now in this moment?
Yeah, don't worry.
I also do an anime podcast with this group called Anime Lately on YouTube. We're on iTunes now recently as well. If you like anime, and I mean you love anime, this is the show for you. So look up Anime Lately on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube. We're almost everywhere, I think. But no, just look up Anime Lately and you'll find us. We have a good time. We talk about all the latest anime, all the latest news in anime, and yeah, I love doing it. The guys that I work with, Miguel, Sam, and James, we have a really good time. So check it out.
Yes.
Check it out. Check it out. I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, we love you.
Bye, everybody. Woohoo!